Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. To keep this podcast free, we're partnering with Stoke Seeds. Indoor seed starting is fun, easy, and economical, and now's the time to start your seeds. If you're looking to grow a vegetable variety or add a punch of color to your flower garden, review the Stoke Seed Starting Guide online. You'll find information about soil preparation, moisture, temperature, light, transplanting, and more. The Stoke Seeds website is a complete resource center that you need to make your garden the envy of the neighborhood. Get growing with Stokes. We'll have more to come from Stoke Seeds in the next few weeks. Now, for today's question. One of the great benefits of having Jim come in is that he's in the garden center all the time, his own garden center, Growing Solutions. And so tell us, what are you getting ready for this time of year in the garden center?
Well, we're in the greenhouse. We're trying to get all the containers filled with soil because we have little plants coming this week to put in them. This is the time of year when we start potting up flowers for May sales, and it takes a couple months to finish them in the greenhouse, and so it's always an exciting and busy time of year to get all those containers filled up, the hanging baskets, and we do a lot of custom potting for people who have containers, and they either bring them to us and we get them ready for them with the color selection that they want or the kind of plant that grows in a shady or sunny area. And then a lot of times the larger containers, we go out and pick them up and bring them back to the greenhouse so we can get them planted up now. So around Mother's Day, they are blooming and they look spectacular and really finish off nice. But that's one thing. And of course, on the landscape side, we're out cleaning flower beds now and trimming and edging beds and getting ready for the mulch and so forth, picking up all the debris out of the yards and getting rid of that, trimming trees. I know in one case we trimmed some big hornbeam this week, and they had grown out so much that they were covering up the front of the house, so we trimmed them back pretty hard so they retained the columnar shape that they normally have. Some plants back to the greenhouse, some plants we can start from seed now. So for the consumer, you want to get out to the garden centers. All the seeds are probably in now. Or, you can jump on your computer and go to like the Stoke Seed website. If you like tomatoes, I have a couple websites that I like for tomato seed. One is called Totally Tomato. They also have a wonderful catalog. And then there's Tomato Bob. He's in Columbus or in Hilliard, Ohio. And he has a nice selection of tomato and pepper seed. So those are things that that can be done. It's a little early to start tomato seed, but certainly peppers and cabbage and the cold weather crops, you want to get those started now if you're growing them from seed.
Hey, thanks again for listening to the podcast. Remember, lose the winter blues and garden indoors. Start your indoor seeds with the help of Stoke's Gardening Guide and their online articles. For the best selection of vegetable, flower, and herb seeds available, go to stokeseeds.com. Catalogs are still available. Stoke Seeds, cultivating successful growers for generations.